I got me boobs, never had less than a C cup. I got me boobs, never had less than a C cup. I got me boobs.
Smells like some rich mahogany.
I'm very important. I have many leather-bound books, and my apartment smells of rich mahogany.
So I'm just hanging out in my library, you know, getting smarter, working on my brain gains, and I want to start this off with a little story. So let's say that you are trying to save $1 million. Let's say you want $1 million in your bank account. Now, someone not very smart who's never made $1 million, you ask them how you make $1 million, they're gonna be like, well, you know, you gotta work harder, maybe like invent something cool, you know, you just work harder and you put in more hours and you save your money and you're gonna make $1 million. Now, anyone who's ever made $1 million will tell you that there is way more details that go into this. So why I love bodybuilding is attention to detail, just like with making money, building a business, anything. The more attention to detail that you have, the better results that you're gonna have. So we're gonna talk about 3 killer mistakes that are ruining your chest aesthetics. And I actually got, this is coming from a really good question I got on my Instagram DM. What can I do for the next 8 weeks to make the quickest improvements in my chest? I currently have man boobs, and I want a shredded and aesthetic chest. Okay, so this one is the most common mistake that you will see at the gym every single Monday when guys are doing the incline bench, the flat bench press, any chest exercise where guys are lifting heavy. They're making this mistake, and it's causing you guys to miss out on the most optimal time to actually make chest gains is when you're lifting heavy weight. So like the dumbbell bench press is gonna be awesome for mid-chest development, the barbell incline for upper, weighted dips for lower. Those would be my top 3 picks. Now, why I say most of you guys are missing out on gains, causing you to be Mr. Man Boobs, is, so watch this. Take these beautiful sculpted owls. These are owls, right?
Yeah.
Okay, take these beautiful sculpted birds.
Just birds.
Bronze birds. All right, let's say these are 200-pound dumbbells and I'm Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah, buddy! Hey, wait, baby! Go!
But don't be an ego lifter. Keep tension on the chest the entire time on all of your heavy chest lifts. So watch this. How we can maximize our gains on all these compound chest movements is 2 to 3 seconds on the way down. Now on the eccentric portion of the rep, you're actually gonna create more healthy micro tears, which is gonna translate into more muscle growth. Now most importantly, stop making this mistake. Stop blocking out right here at the top of your chest reps and just pausing. So many guys, you block out right here and you're pausing for like 2 to 3 seconds, you're kind of getting momentum, you're letting your chest rest, and then you go back down and you go back down too fast. Now, how I want you guys to switch your reps. So let's say for instance, you know I hate the bench press if you see my video, but let's say you're bench pressing. Instead of locking out and like pausing for 3 seconds, what you're gonna do is you're gonna stop just before your elbows are fully extended to keep tension on the chest muscle the entire time, and then you're gonna go down for a count of 2 to 3 seconds, back up, but you're not gonna tense up all the way, you're gonna keep tension on the chest. So I want you to start lifting really heavy, 6 to 10 rep range until failure, but you're keeping tension on the chest muscle the entire time. So think, what should we name them? This will be Henry. This is Bob. Hank. Hank and Bob. So thank you, Hank and Bob, for taking part. Now, if you are under 12% body fat, this probably doesn't apply to you. But I know if you're not happy with your chest development, there's 2 factors why. Number 1, lack of probably an upper chest, a sculpted lower chest, outer chest. You lack the chest muscularity, but second of all, you have too much body fat. Now the reason why this pertains to your chest is if you're a man, you're gonna store body fat in a couple places primarily. Obviously the stomach, the love handles, and the next common spot is your chest area. Now, If you're like 18% body fat, 22% body fat, regardless of, even if you have a full muscular chest, you have a plate of armor chest, and you don't drop the body fat, it's not going to look very good. Since this is an 8-week actionable step blueprint, because I always want to give you guys from now on actionable advice, I want you to do this for the next 8 weeks. You need to be in a 300 to 500 calorie deficit every single day on average. Now, the reason why it's so crucial to track your calories and be in a slight caloric deficit is I want you guys to be training your chest 2 times per week. But one of those days is gonna be on your high carb refeed day. Now, by having your highest volume chest workout, when you're in a caloric deficit and also on your high carb refeed day, you're just able to fuel a little bit of growth. You're able to get in more intense chest workouts while still being on an overall fat loss diet. Now, you probably don't know how to figure out your fat loss macros. Most people don't. I would say 99% of people don't. I'm gonna link to my video and the cards right here in the description, how to figure out your fat loss macros. So on your highest volume chest training day, you need to be on a high carb refeed day. So once every 7 to 14 days, you're gonna do a high carb refeed day and you're gonna train your chest on this day. You're gonna double your carbs, you're gonna drop your protein and drop your fat as low as possible, and you're only gonna be about 20% more calories on these refeed days. And then the rest of the days of the week, you're gonna be on a traditional fat loss diet. So the third reason that you are Mr. Man Boobs is you're not taking advantage of how amazing metabolic stress can be on the pectoral muscles. Now, 45 seconds time under tension, these really long, intense time under tension sets is gonna be such a game changer. Not only is it gonna stretch the fascial tissue, but metabolic stress is one of the 3 core components of muscle growth. And I know most of you guys are not doing 30 to 45 seconds time under tension on your chest training. So action step, what I want you guys to start doing in the final 20 to 30% of your chest workout. So you're doing, like the way that I would structure the chest workout is, let's say I'm trying to hit every part of my chest. I'm gonna start off on dumbbell bench press, barbell incline, weighted dips. Those are my heavy compound chest movements. Then I'm gonna transition my chest workout into T45. And what I mean by that is 45 seconds under tension. Until you actually set a stopwatch and force yourself to go 45 seconds time under tension on these different machines, you have never experienced the type of crazy burn that you will get. You're gonna stretch the fascial tissue, you're gonna ignite some growth, because most of you guys have missed out on a lot of metabolic stress over the years, and it's just incredible. So do this on the pec fly, do this on the high to low cable fly, do this on any type of chest machine, hit every single angle so you hit upper, mid, and lower. And do at least like 5 to 10 sets at the end of every single workout, going 45 seconds under tension. Another way that I had a lot of success when my chest actually started to grow is when I started doing 100 push-ups at the end of my chest workouts and 100 push-ups at night before I went to bed. In fact, I did an entire video on how I did 100 push-ups before bed every single day for like a year. And it just adds so much metabolic stress onto the muscles. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm actually on set of the video that I filmed today that you guys are going to see on Sunday night. It's an amazing video. Definitely turn on post notifications and check it out Sunday night. I just climbed all the way down into the LA River behind me to film it. So make sure you guys look for that video on Sunday night. And if you guys need any more help with your chest training, I've covered a video on the outer chest line, the inner chest line, the upper chest line, mass builders for every single section of the chest. I'm gonna link to all those in the description, and also at the end of the video I'm gonna link to a playlist of all my different chest workout videos I've covered. So make sure you guys turn on post notifications, like this video, subscribe if this is your first time on the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.